Hello and welcome to your Pet Cat Tarot reading. Today I will be doing the earth signs. So if you are a cat owner and you are a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or your cat is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, there may be a message in here for you or your cat from your cat. So let's get started. All right, so I'm going to start off with the message from Spirit Oracle, and I'm going to see if I can tap in to the energy of the cat owner themselves. So if you are Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, let's see if we can tap into your energy so you can see if this reading is for you or not, all right, when it comes to your cat. So, okay, good. At the bottom of the deck, you guys have rainbow, all right? So right away, I'm feeling like with rainbow being right here, some of you guys may be feeling like, a situation, but you could be being positive about it. Like, there's always, a rainbow at the end when it rains and things like that. So there's always something to look forward to, something to that extent with rainbow being here and beautiful. Oh, yeah. And then we have volcano. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, so here's how you guys' message starting off. Things right now may be a little, not so good with volcano being here. Maybe you feeling like you're ready to, just explode or something like that. But there's always a rainbow, okay, to look forward to. All right, here we go. Cat owners, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, or their cat is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Reciprocity, see? Reciprocity, so it'll be all right. Water. Can I get 3 cards, please? For the current. Yeah. Some of you guys could be dealing with a lot with hurricane being right here. But I'm feeling like you guys' cat wants you guys to get back centered. They want you to get back centered with everything that's going on. We have intuition right here. Okay, this is an owl. We have diversity, sensuality. Oh, shit. We got a lot of cards here. We got navigation, and we have community, and then we have water again. All right, so we have 6 cards out here. Now, let's see what these 6 cards have to say for you guys right here. So we all know what, we don't have to go into intuition because we already know what intuition is, right? It's the feeling that you get when you feel like something is off or something is right, like what you should do with intuition being here. So I'm more than likely connecting with a earth sign that knows, what's going on or have a feeling or something like that. But with diversity here, it seems like you guys will be able to more than likely overcome it. It could be something different that you're not used to, okay? And we have sensual being here, like jasmine. Jasmine is like a nice smelling type of scent. It's very soft, cuddly, things of that nature. And then we have stars, and right here, stars talks about navigation. So that lets me know it definitely has something to do with you guys' surrounding, because we have community here. And you guys always have, and you guys also have water. So let's talk about the water part, because I saw water earlier and it came out again. So let's see what the water talks about for you guys. Number 41 could be significant to you. Okay. And it says, here's the message right here. It says, pause for a moment and quietly contemplate how water miraculously courses through your entire body, saturating and nourishing it in so many different ways. Consider how essential it is to all living beings in the mother earth. Ain't that something? We're talking about the earth signs herself circling naturally throughout the planet. Notice how there's been a lack of the same natural fluidity in your own physical movement in your life. That's because you're holding in a lot of emotions that has yet to be acknowledged and released. So that could have a lot to do with the volcano. And the volcano, it said release, like explode. So yeah, there's something that you guys are holding in. It says, in other words, you're dammed up and constricted as your body cooperates in your efforts to hold back your feelings. You also notice how this has affected your day-to-day function as well, and you're carrying out tasks rather stiffly with the lack of ease. So they want you guys to, basically what it says is they want you guys to make an effort to kind of drink more water, okay? And it talks, we know that water is like emotions, things of that nature. So like I said earlier, it feels like you guys are holding something in. It could have something to do with you guys surrounding your community or whatever, something to that extent. All right, earth signs. Now, hurricane. I want to read what hurricane has to say. Number 18 could be significant to you or your cat in some type of way. So let's see what hurricane talks about. It says you've been through a very stormy period in your life. Through prayer and your own extraordinary inner strength, you survived the severe tests that you've been through. You had enough. Now it's time to enter the eye of the storm and relish the claim that is necessary to help you recover. You may still feel a little jittery and unsettled, so give yourself time and space. Set boundaries as necessary to protect your peace. Having journeyed through the storm, you've developed future survival skills as well as increased faith and spirit and guidance. That's why I said, like, you guys' intuition more than likely has been up in some type of way. As you can continue to center yourself, align, you will with the will of the Spirit. You are ready and able to deal with any other storms that head your way. If you forgot that fact, take a walk in nature, and they'll remind you, no matter what intensities life presents to you, you can always find your center. So this is very interesting. Earth signs of cat owners or owners themselves that are earth signs. So like I said earlier on, it's like some of you guys may need to be centered. Maybe you have been thrown off. Emotions could be all over the place. You're ready to explode, something to that nature, okay? But it looks like you guys will more than likely be able to get through this. Look. Didn't I just say it looks like you guys will be able to get through this? Look, and once again, we have the rainbow, Look at that. I like that. All right, so let's move these up. And let's see what your cat has to say about all of this, or what your cat has been thinking or enduring in this process. All right, so I want to use the Fantasy Cat Oracle cards just to see what comes out for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Running. Okay. So maybe you guys' cat has been, cats kind of run all over the place, but more than likely, maybe you guys' cat have been, running more than normally, okay, during this time. But let's read it and see what running has to say. And just bear with me because I don't always do these readings. It's kind of been a minute since I've done these readings right here. Oh, well, I guess I won't figure that part out because that's in Spanish. Let's get over here. Right here. Okay. So it says, running. It says get going, action. It says advice. It says move now and ask. It says move now and ask questions later. So sometimes like our pets, because I'm a former cat owner as well. I had two of them, and yeah, I'll just leave it right there. But a lot of times, our animals, they can definitely feel whatever it is that we're going through. And with running being right here, it says the advice, move and ask questions later. So if your cat has been feeling like you're going through something, they probably been more than likely trying to stay out your way, you know what I'm saying, things to that nature. It says it is time for energy, motion, and action. You've waited long enough. You have what it requires for long distance spirit. Leap into the actions be before it's too late. Okay, it talks about employ muscles, mind, and matter in your commitment. It says doubt will only weigh down and pull back to the starting line. Keep an eye on the prize. Keep your attention aligned with your inner desires to hone on in your destination. Trust your body will take you where you need to go. Use the resources at your disposal to get where you need to go. May the wind be at your back and the cat forever in your favor. Okay, so that's what we have at the bottom of the deck with running. Now let's cut the deck. And it talks, oh wow, and it talks about transformation. So it's like more than likely your cat feels the transformation that you're going through, and they also could be going through a transformation as well as you go through this, whatever this situation is at hand. Can I pick up on the energy of the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, for their cat? What is it that their cat would like them to know right now? Can I just get like 1 to 2 cards? Enchantment. Wow. Okay. Okay. What else? Can I get like 1 to 2 cards, please? Hiding. Aww. And we still have enchantment right here. Number 20 or number 5 or 15 could be significant to you. So let's go ahead and read what hiding has to say. Wow. Did I say that? I thought I said something earlier about, I don't know. I forget. But anyway, let's see what it has to say right here about hiding. Right here. Stay put. It says stay put. It says do not reveal personal intentions. It said scared is encouraging this. The secret is encouraging you to keep your special things for yourself alone. Keep ideas close to your heart. So listen, remember early on I said what you guys is intuition. Maybe you guys have been feeling some type of way, like this doesn't feel right or this does feel right, something to that extent. It says keep ideas close to your heart. Your plans and your aspirations should be protected. Be clever in your plan. Do not show your hand of cards. Do not allow others to hurt you. Hold your own space to keep your vulnerability safe. Okay, it says this assures you and your desires are safe and sound. Now is the time for grand action, but for quiet plotting and planning. Magic grows in containment. Place energy and precise focus on the heart of the matter to help you grow strong. The time will come to share, but not yet. The time will come to act now, but not now. Wow. So that could have a lot to do with the volcano. and the emotions and just wanting to explode and everything like that to that situation. I think that's why sensual is right here as well. As you go through this diversity, basically just be calm about whatever it is that you're going through. Now we have number 15, and it talks about enchantment. This is just the hiding card right here. But let's see what enchantment has to say, because that is at the bottom of the deck. Right here. It says action. It says cast the spell that only you can weave. It says your intentions is supported by the universe. Okay. It says true magic is effortless. Allow the beauty of the world to seduce you back into your authenticity. Wow. The true self surface as you shed the false layers assigned to you. Cultivate the inner light and thrive inside of you. And do not fear sharing your gifts with the world. The answer was in you all along. Make the magic trend to secrete fire of the soul. Weave enchantment with every gesture. Allow the universe to support you and encourage you in every way. Shine like a beacon for those who have lost their way. Dream the world into existence the way the world has dreamt for you. Nothing is an accident. Allow the magic of the cat to envelop you. You are the cat and the cat is you. There is no difference. All things are interconnected. This is the secret of all magic. All right. So with enchantment being right here, it's almost like they want you guys to be cool. And then when that time comes, boom, jump on it. Do what it is that you need to do. But they want you guys to move in silence in the process, if that makes sense. Okay? Yeah. And at the once I move this card, we got deserving belonging. Okay, so your cat, you know what I'm saying, still feels like, you know, you love them and things of that nature, and they understand what it is that you're going through, and they want to help you guys get through that, whatever that may be. So we'll put that here. Now, let's see what the tarot has to say. Put the rainbow over there too. Let's see what the tarot has to say about this for the earth signs. The Hangman. Interesting. So, once again, I want you to look at the situation from a different perspective with the Hangman being here. Okay? Things are not always as they seem. Take another look. Take a second look at it. Whoa. Hold on. Why is that like that? Oh, okay. Let me turn that around. Yeah, that was upside down. My bad. Huh, that's interesting. All right, so the Hangman, all these cards, I must have picked them up in the wrong way, but the Hangman was the card that was actually in the correct position. So they want you to just take a different look at the situation at hand and try to handle it a little differently. You guys have the Nine of Cups here, and remember it talked about water. We got the hurricane here. So there's definitely a lot of emotions involved in whatever this may be, okay? Your cat is definitely aware of that. I just want to put that there. Yep. You guys got the star. Whoa. You guys got the star card. Okay. There is hope. We got this rainbow right here. There is hope and there is renewal. Okay. Whatever this situation is, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you guys will be able to get through this, and your cat wants you to know that. And we have the Nine of Cups. Okay. The Nine of Cups is really good. Can I get 3 cards, please? What else is it that the cat owners, the cat would like their owners to know? Okay. 3 cards, please. Justice. Whoa. Justice will be served. Damn, what is this? Can I get 3 cards, please? What else is it that the cat would like their owner to know? 3 cards, please. Aw, look, remember, I said you guys had the 9 of Cups, right? And now we have the 9 of Cups, and it came out in the reverse, right? So let's read it. Whoa, base. Oh, and we got the 7 of Wands right here. Wow. Wow. Um, y'all, some of y'all, yeah. I'll just say yeah. It's definitely been interesting for you guys. Here we go. Dang. So listen, the 9 of Cups was in the correct position, and as you can see, it has came out in the reverse. Let's see, the 9 of Cups right here. And I remember I said the 9 of Cups is good, and it says a happy card that signifies all is well. Okay, a long for desire has been filled. This is a time to be. This is a time of generosity, well-being, health is good, and you have a sense of ease and completion. It says, enjoy the booms with which you have been blessed with, and take care and maintain sense of gratitude. Now the card has came out in the reverse. So let's see what it talks about. In the reverse, this talks about contentment and abundance can spill over into indulgence in greed. Have a sense of restraint and avoid appearing the boast of good fortune. Interesting. Contentment and abundance can spill over into indulgence and greed. Have the sense of restraint and avoid appearing to boast of good fortune. Wow, okay. So remember, once again, they're constantly talking about move in silence, do something but don't do it now. There will be a rainbow at the end of the tunnel regarding this diversity. Intuition, you know what it is that you need to do. So the 9 of Cups came out. So basically what they're saying is don't talk about contentment and abandonment can spill over into indulgence and greed. Don't talk about whatever it is that you got going on, because they're saying it could spill over to indulgence and greed of some type of way, okay, when it comes to your good fortune. So basically what they're saying is whatever this is, when you get it, act like you got some sense with it. Like if it's a situation and you win, whatever the outcome may be, you know, still be calm, still be sensual, still be you. I think the card talked about something to that extent with enchantment being here. So basically what they're saying is they don't want you to change up. After the success or whatever the outcome may be, because justice is right here, they want you to still be humble, basically, in this situation. So that's why you guys got the 9 of Cups in the correct position at first, but then it came out in the reverse, all right? And then we have the 7 of Wands right here. So let's go over and see what the 7 of Wands is talking about. I mean, I know what the 7 of Wands is, but let's just see what these cards have to say about it. It says, whatever success is achieved, challenge soon follows. This is a card of status, that you have reached a position of standing in respect, but opposition will always be mounted against you. Those who have the higher ground be steadfast and consolidate achievements before trying to move on. Self-belief is critical if you're trying to defend your hard-earned earnest. So that just further goes back to whatever this is you guys is dealing with, okay? It says whatever success is achieved, it could be followed by challenges, and that could be what you guys is dealing with as well. Dang, what's up under here? Oh yeah, because listen, once I remove this card right here, the Seven of Wands, right there is the devil. This is Capricorn energy right here. All right. Wow. Let's read it and see what it has to say. Damn, I wish I knew what was going on. Because this is getting deep. This is getting rather deep. Okay, the devil. And it's in the correct position. Base instincts of selfishness, unrestraint, lust, and greed, represented by the devil card. Energy. Forces are strong. We cannot acknowledge, spread, warning, not to be led astray, overemphasis on physical pleasure, desires. Oh, so basically, I don't know what y'all earth signs is gonna come into and what it is that y'all cat is trying to say, but whenever y'all get this, don't let it take over you. Yeah. Don't let it consume you. Don't let it change you with the devil card being here. Okay? And once again, we're back to the star card. Wow, that is crazy. Followed by the Eight of Cups. So this is why, hold on, let me just read the Eight of Cups. Basically, the Eight of Cups talk in regular tarot, because this is the cat rules the earth tarot, but in regular tarot, we know that the Eight of Cups talks about walking away from something that no longer serves us, okay? That's basically what that says. Okay, but let's just read it just because it might say something different. But let's just read it. Let's see what the Eight of Cups have to say for you guys. Okay, it says the eight is not the eight is not comfortable card. It's not a comfortable card. It implies that you have changed, that change is necessary, but are not quite sure how to go about it. Yeah, change is necessary, but you guys are not quite sure how to go about it. And remember early on, where's the card at? The card up here. Damn, did it say that? Yeah, I think I did say something about the card, talked about transformation. I think that's what it has said, something to that extent. But it says, a relationship or a friend may have ran its course, or the need of others are providing too great of a burden. The best choice may be to walk away, even if this means giving up what has been achieved thus far. Even if it means giving up what have been achieved thus far. Wow. So that could also be why you guys may be trying to figure out what to do in this situation, but your emotions are just all over the place. This could definitely have something to do with a relationship, either with a lover, or it could be a relationship with a friend. And the reason why I say that is because it talked about that right here. But once I pulled the Eight of Cups, what kind of like what you would be walking away from, we have the Two of Cups. We have the Two of Cups, followed by the Six of Pentacles. I want to read the Six of Pentacles. I know what it means in regular tarot, but let's just see what it says over here. Six of Pentacles. It says, faith is restored after a period of difficulty. Cooperation and teamwork benefits in all business matters and personal relationships. You achieve success in a worldly matter, but mindful of how it feels to be at the other end of the scale. Should maintain generosity towards others. That is interesting. That is interesting. So remember we had the Justice card. And whenever I get the Six of Pentacles, for me, I always think about justice, like Libra, and balancing things out. And it talks about generosity and sharing and things of that nature. So I don't know if you guys was in a situation where you had, for some reason, I'm picking up on like a roommate, and something wasn't right. I swear, I'm seeing like them situations where they be going to court, like Judge Judy or somebody, the brown guy, something like that. Um, like a court matter, like maybe the person didn't pay rent or something like that, but they're close family or they're close friends, and you guys are cool with them, and you really don't know what to do. Something to that extent that may not apply to everybody, but that's just what popped in my head. All right, whoo. But there will be an ending with the death card. There will be an ending to all of this. I ain't even got to look this up. We know what the death card means. Death card means endings bring new beginnings. All right, got that rainbow. So we're just about done. We're just about done here. I'll put this here too. All right. Not for sure if a air sign is involved in any of this. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Could be a water sign too. But air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Could be Scorpio. Any water sign, okay, that could be involved in this situation at hand. Now, galactic. All right, so we all know that cats have 9 lives, right? So let's see your cat's previous owner. All right, so at the bottom of the deck we have galactic. All right, sometimes your cat might be feeling spaced out. That could have a lot to do with their past life owner to some type of extent. Their past life owner could have more than likely been like someone who worked in the medical field, something to that extent. When it comes to the earth signs, the cat's past owner. Can I get 3 cards, please? 1 for Taurus, 1 for Virgo. Oh shit. 1 for Capricorn. That one. 2 more then. Got the arts. 1 more. Thank you. Okay. Could have been we got Native American. So your previous cat's life owner could have been Native American. Okay, something to that extent. They could have worked in money, you know, like finances, advisor, something to that extent with money. Scribe or writer. Okay, and then we have okay, communion living. Wow. I know what that is, but let me read it. Let me read it and tell you. Is it in alphabetical order? Tell me it's in alphabetical order. Right here. Okay. Signifies such as a convent. Okay. Or a tribe. Ain't that something? I said they was Native American, so heavy on the Native American tribe, something to that extent. With the communal living, another aspect is that they could have been a type of person who had needed shelter, you know, somewhere to stay where they could have food, things of that nature. So one of their lives owners was good with money or finances to that extent. Others not so much, you know, probably living in the shelter or things of that nature. and other Native American, more than likely the owner. And let's go to scribe or writer. Okay. Yep. Yep. Could have been a writer. Natural thinking style, organized thoughts, written words. Could be good at expressing themselves in the way that they talk. Could have been like a English teacher, something to that extent. All right, so this has been you guys' cat reading for the earth signs. I hope this resonated and made sense in some type of way. I will be continuing to do these. I had started doing those, I don't know, the earlier part of this year, and then I had stopped. But I'm going to start back doing them, as you can see, as well as owners who have dogs as well. With that being said, I am Queen Vanshay Tarot. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, and thank you.